Hello everybody, they call me Muse and I welcome you back to Batman Arkham City, where we are in fact Catwoman. We have got business to attend to. We need to find Harvey in the old museum, which I don't think we're far away from. I've been roaming around a bit with the cat and gathering up trophies. As we can see, there's very few left on the map that belong to a good lady. What's that dot? I don't know. It looks like it's a tower of some sort because there's a few dotted about. But yeah, we've only got like 2 trophies left as Catwoman. One of which is behind a thing that I need Batman to knock down. So she hasn't got that one yet. And the other one is in the museum. However, I checked my stats on the menu screens and they said that I've got 20 out of 40 of her trophies. So we're either missing a whole bunch of informants or something funny is going on. I don't know which is the case. Hey, there's a goon. He's got a gun. Let's jump up here. It also said we were... Oh, hello.
Catwoman's over here!
Piss. Yeah, we'll just leave. Legally, I'm allowed to leave. It's not a great start, is it? So yeah, Batman is apparently 300 out of 400 trophies, so bit of work to be done. Oh, there's one. Is that the one that... That must be a new one. Oh no, it is saying that's the one, because I know that there's one... Ah, there's multiple in the museum, so that's where Catwoman's trophies are hiding. They're all hiding in buildings, pretty much. So I'll have to go and dig those up at some point, perhaps. There is a Chief in it. And I do like Chiefs. Get wrecked. Now, what about you goons?
There's a fight going on.
You want to get
there.
wrecked as well? You can have some of that. You can have one of them. Oh. I was aiming for that guy, but he got up, so it didn't happen. Piss. Her attacks seem to be slightly longer and fancier than Batman's, so she's got a smaller counter window. That's my excuse, anyway. Now, as for you... Ooh, get crunched. Lovely. So it's the museum we go. Looks like we've got no trophies in the first room.
Must have been from the cat.
He sent Paulie B over to blow that bitch's secret hideout sky high. Hopefully there's little bits of burning kitty cat raining down over Arkham City as we speak.
That'll teach this bitch to screw with Two-Face.
How rude. These gentlemen have got no decorum. We should swipe down on them with great fury. Okay, we can't just stand on that, perhaps. There we go, that'll do it. Blimey. Get countered, son. And no, we're going to get hit out of that. Okay. Should just focus on taking down one at a time rather than whiplashing them. It's just because it keeps coming up. Press these 2 buttons to whiplash, so I'm just like, okay. But there's some more goons out of the picture. And then through here and left. There's a Batman trophy in here as well, and it's been bothering me how to get it for ages. Catwoman's easy. We just jump up here, pop through, and get it. Maybe that's how Bats gets it, is he line launches from somewhere else. Yeah. It looks like he might have to line launch from all the way over here somewhere. I understand now.
You look pretty pleased with yourself, didn't you? Yeah. Those Don't think I've ever seen the boss so happy.
Oh god, there's a massive pile.
Maybe it's true. Maybe he really did kill you.
It's the cat!
Here I am. Right. It's going well.
Beg me to stop, cat.
It was going well. Ah, piss. Oh, for God's sake. Those guys are the worst because I can't see what they're going to be doing because they're so far away. This is way too early to go for a ground strike on someone. Shouldn't have even thought about it. Piss. Oh, come on, I counted all of those. You can't prove otherwise.
This is gonna hurt, freak.
Freak. It's not going well.
Bleed like a dead cat.
There we go, that's another one down at least. That's that guy counted.
Your mother won't recognize you when
That's you down. That's you crunched. Break.
you're hard.
It's going alright, but it's going to be close as to whether we can finish this. There we go. Good. That was easily the biggest fight we've had as Catwoman so far. But it went okay. Now, where's our next trophy? I guess we just go through here. Oh, we can't go through there, can we? Because that's blocks off. So how does Catwoman get around the museum? The answer would probably not be the same way that Bat does it. Oh yeah, we go through this one, and then we go up. So that bit's the same. Yeah, this leads us to this bit. And then we've got 2 trophies to grab in here. Her trophies generally are more straightforward to find, because she doesn't have as many gadgets as Batman, so... yeah, she doesn't have a lot of tools in her arsenal that she needs to solve puzzles. So that's that one sorted. And then I guess we just have to clamber about the place like this. No, we can't, can we? Because it's broken over there. So how does Catwoman get around? Where's the other trophy? It's over there somewhere. There are rafts in here, but I don't think she can, like, whip into these things to get a grip on them. Didn't miss a way to progress in here, did I? I mean, yes, I did. There's a pounced ceiling there. Good. And that's where our other trophy is. And then she doesn't have any further on, but she does have a couple over here. So this might be where we're dealing with Two-Face. Because she doesn't really have the option, as best I can tell,
How deep do you think it
to
is?
get into other parts.
Deep enough to hold one big-ass shark.
Still can't believe Penguin's got a shark in here.
That's nothing. He also had some kind of monster under the Iceberg Lounge.
Monster?
Now, they're all going to see me if I show up, so let's just rush them.
Catwoman!
3 men with guns. Much, much easier than like 10 men with an assortment of weaponry. And now we've got ballistic armor 2. So that's all the Catwoman's upgrades. We've just got one more thing. So I think we need to get Batman back. Complete that side quest in the steel mill to get his last weapon type thing. And then upgrade it.
She won't dare come back here.
Lots of guys.
She'll come straight back here for her pretty little thing. And when she does,
I'm looking forward to it, son.
Good! This is our chance for glory. Word is Joker's dead. We all saw what happened to the runt that used to run this place. We are the
Do they have any idea when I've
We
attacked
are the
them?
future of Gotham! No one will dare stand up to us. Because if they resist, we'll cut them in two.
It doesn't look as though they've got heart monitors. Unless they're not going to figure it out until he's finished monologuing, but it certainly does look as though they don't have heart monitors. I think it makes sense both thematically and probably mechanically to take down all the goons first. So there's one who's trawling back and forth on the bridge. What we got down here? This is where most of them are hanging out. Can't blow open those walls, but we can hide in here. Whereabouts is that last trophy, by the way? It is in here, it's not far away as well. But we'll worry about that after we've dealt with
I found someone!
Two-Face, probably. They have started finding bodies, good. So that does tell me that they're roaming around a bit. They've currently got no reason to be looking on the ceiling. Sounds like Harv is just popping off. We've got ceiling or vents down here. Either of which could get the job done, but ceiling goes a bit further. So if somebody comes around here, they're boned. Like this guy, for instance. Do you want to walk a little further forward, my man? Yeah, you do. Good man. Now, that was ceiling. Let's try a bit of vent. Is anyone going to notice that guy?
What are you waiting for? Help me!
What are you doing, Harv? Can we see from here? Sounds like he's got a flamethrower or
I
something.
found another one!
Oh good, they found another one. Hopefully that'll draw someone over to the vents. Yeah, I feel like they're programmed to just sort of meander in the general direction of people that have been taken out. So that's why they're just discovering each other. So it's basically heart monitors, but cheating. Because they don't have actual heart monitors.
Find the bitch! Don't let her get away again!
Oh. Now that time, I think she was heard. Good. So they're going to look... They might look both up and down because that was near a ceiling grate, but also near a floor grate. Yeah, he might be a bit sus. But I don't know. We're a long way away from where that guy got taken out now, so maybe we can. Yeah, we can.
What?
Good. Although, yeah, let's go back to ceiling. Up. I think that guy saw me, yeah.
You need to stop her.
So we'll be less than stealthy about that one. And we'll slink away.
Think you can hide from me, do you?
Yeah, I do. What good did that do, my friend? As soon as you turn your back, I'm still going to wreck you. Or am I? His friend's pretty close. Yeah, we'll take out Friendo. And then maybe we'll go for another ceiling. And then because we drop down automatically, we'll pop back into vents. Are you going to come this way because you've noticed what's going on? Or is it going to be too late for you? Are we going to be quick enough? We are. Good. And there's still more of them. Wait, is there an endless supply? I feel like there's an endless supply.
New plan. Search the room for the bitch. Look everywhere. We'll find her, and when we do, she's dead.
Yeah, this is looking difficult. There's just infinite supplies of goons. So maybe we stop taking them down.
Huh?
Oh, that guy suddenly decided to start shooting us. Okay. Oh, wrong button.
She's dead.
That flop just looked like we botched a jump badly. So I guess we're not supposed to just take down Mooks. What if we just try and take down Harvey?
Huh? Waiting for. Help me!
Okay, this ain't working.
She's dead.
It was almost working. It worked when I started to choke him out, but then he just went into a stunned state rather than a full knocked out state. So maybe I've got to silently take him out like multiple times or something like that. But then...
What was that?
Help me! This way! She went this way!
Piss.
Get her!
Can't jump off. Can't jump off. Bollocks. There we go. We jumped off. But we've lost most of our health.
I lost her. Find her now.
So multiple sneak attacks required? And now most of our health is gone. I shouldn't have tried to take down the second guy after that first one. Now, Harvey's on his own up there at this point. Because they're all looking for me down below. But he does still have a big rocket launcher thing. So we can take him down again. Nice.
This way! She went this way!
No, she didn't. Okay.
You'll never find her like this. Take a minute, chill the hell out, and get looking for her.
Where's Harv? He's back up top again, by himself. Because everyone else is looking for me down here, because that's where they saw me. So maybe the strategy is kind of working. He doesn't have a lot of health left. So that's promising. Which way is he going to go now? Is he going to turn towards us? Yeah, he is. Okay.
Find her. Don't let her get to us!
Oh, there's a trophy. Hey, Harv.
No!
Sorry, Harv. This really isn't your night, is it? Now tell me where you've hidden the rest of my stuff, or I'll even out the other side of your face.
I only took half. The rest I gave away. I win, bitch!
Enough with the twos already. It just keeps getting you into trouble.
Hey, he's back.
Just couldn't keep away, huh? Can't say I blame you.
There's still work to do here in Arkham City.
Good luck with that. Some enterprising individuals decided to help themselves to my things. I intend to get it all back.
Uh-huh. So, there we go. We're now at the point where we can just do whatever. Also,
At last. I suppose I should fulfill my side of the agreement. A riddle for a bat. Can you solve it?
I think so.
How did you do that? Who helped you? Tell me! Actually, it doesn't matter. Come and save the final guard. I'll be as shocked if you don't come and save her as she'll be if you do.
So we're on the final one. Nice. I mean, there's still probably more to be done if we get all of the Riddler trophies.
Thought we were all gonna die.
But we are now at the point where we can just do whatever, whenever. And if we want to, we can find some Puskins or similar and become Catwoman again and wrap up the rest of her trophies too. So, got a couple of goals, I think. We got the steel mill because we want to get that last gadget. If there is indeed another gadget, which I think there is. We've still got AR training, which sod that for a laugh. And we've still got the identity thief. There was also another one which was mentioned, called Hot or Cold, of which I've apparently done 0%. No idea what that's about. Might look it up to see if it's interesting, and if it is, we might crack on with that. I'd say there's maybe there's another episode after this, I'm not sure. Maybe this is the final episode once we've saved Riddler's last hostage and done a few bits and bats.
What's good for me and potentially fatal for you, Dark Knight? Don't bother taxing your tiny mind, for the answer is obviously my final puzzle. Will you save the ignorant guard? I'll be shocked if you do.
Is there going to be electricity in here? Yeah, there is.
As you can see, Dark Knight, that ignorant guard is currently experiencing the shocking sensation of her own mortality. Can you help her without experiencing yours?
Maybe. We could slide under here, for example. This appears to be open. There's a thing up there, so let's pull. Yeah, that's got that open.
Can you rise to the occasion and solve this problem? Or will you be left crushingly disappointed?
Oh, that's a big thing. I thought it was like a slidey door. Didn't realise quite how thick that big basher was.
That ignorant guard is currently experiencing the shocking sensation of her own mortality. Can you help
There
her
we go.
without experiencing yours?
Now what? Oh, we could line launch. But then... is that explodable? It looks like it should be. No, it's pretty solid. So we could line launch, but those back ones are all electrified. Okay, we're locked in.
So, you wrapped your brain around that last puzzle and squeezed out a predictable solution. How will you attempt to solve this next?
That's a great question, Riddler. Okay, we need to aim. Cool. Now. Yeah, that's another of these pull it then push it things, isn't it? Oops. Okay.
Riddle me this. How can you possibly expect to save that poor
Maybe not.
guard when it is quite clear that you cannot outthink the simplest of challenges?
So is this going to be a double? Do this and then do it again. In a time limit. Is it time limit? Maybe it's not. Either way. Oops. I think that's fine. Up we go. Testing all of our tools here. Line launcher? Maybe?
I am shocked at your
Oh, no.
inability to progress, Dark Knight. A rat could beat this room with only a piece of cheese as motivation.
What does being up here do for us? Because this doesn't look explodable again. It looks the same as the other one. And Detective Vision said it can't be exploded. So does being up here help us in any way? Don't think so. Ah. There is through there though that you can...
Oh, this is working out better than even I could have predicted. You are lost, confused, and beaten by the Riddler.
We're not confused. Slightly lost, I'll give you that. So which way do we go next? Do we go next or do we just drop? We just drop. Okay. Effortlessly. No. Logically. No. Because that's also not there.
This challenge was designed by me.
Bamboozle. Bamboozling.
I believe it's working.
What's that done for us? That's opened that. Ah, it's opened that one up there. Okay. So I guess we go back. And then we go back that way. Now we can zip up top. Although, that's too high.
Surely the great Bat can progress without cheating and looking for answers online.
Oh, I'm not looking for answers online. I'm having fun. There we go. So this could be a line launch again. Although,
Is all this too taxing for your primitive mind?
what's up here? Ah, there's a thing over there. Can't really see it from here though. Oh, dang it. Ah, I was going to say, I hope there's a checkpoint. It seems like there was. So we can come to here. There's definitely a thing up there. But apparently we're not allowed to ping it because I guess we're in the wrong place. Oh, we can ping it from here though. How does that help us long term?
Designed by me to defeat you. I believe it's working.
So that blocks some of them. Okay, this one's got me a little bit taxed.
Do you need to call a friend? Why bother? I'm sure we don't have any.
I've got 2s, maybe 3s of friends. Okay, yeah, I've got like 3 friends. It's fine though. Ah, there we go. So that is explodable. What? Can we hook those? No. That's a shame. And there's nowhere up here where we can... We need to push those crates across, right?
Oh, come now. Surely the great Bat can progress without cheating and looking for answers online.
Do we have anything that would allow us to push? Is that also a thing, though? Is that a remote thing? Looks like it could potentially be.
Do you need help, Dark Knight?
Ah, yeah. Wait a minute. That's a pusher.
A brute force approach to a simple conundrum, Dark Knight. How predictable.
It worked, didn't it? Took a bit of thinky, but it worked. So, once again, just line launch and then walk is a good bet, I think. It lets us see what we're doing. So we're not allowed to touch those things. And we're not allowed to touch those ones at the end. Okay, so we need like a triple line launch. Because we need a second one there, and then a third one to perhaps rescue our guard.
You weren't supposed to do that! It was impossible! How did you... Oh, this isn't over, Dark Knight. You may have defeated me tonight, but I'll be back.
Will you now?
Where is he?
I'll deal with Riddler. Just tell me the code.
Code?
He gave everyone else a code. Why didn't he give you one?
He sounded like he thought you'd die in here. I guess he was wrong. Is there anything I can do?
No. Get back to the church when you can. Oracle, we've got a problem. I solved the last Riddler room, but there wasn't a radio frequency.
What's he up to?
I don't think he thought I'd defeat his last room.
That's good, right?
He's still got hostages from the church. If they're still alive, I need to find them. Search every record about the buildings he's used so far. There may be a connection there.
Interesting. So yeah, that's the first time, as we can see, that I've rescued the 5th hostage. So I don't know what's coming next, aside from just getting more trophies.
Right. Listen to me carefully. I still have one of those guards, so I'll just need a couple of days and I will make the puzzle so taxing that you will never solve it. I will. You'll see.
Yeah, he's on the back foot. So what's next? There's about 300 more Riddler trophies out there that we haven't got. Got most of the museum ones. We're missing... Oh, Catwoman is missing one, so I guess I missed one in the Harvey room. She'll need to go back and get that. And that one is the one that you line launch to, yeah. But Wonder City, we're missing a few here and there. The navigational ones and the combat ones and whatnot. That's where most of the work is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm not getting all of the Riddler trophies. I might play a bit more, get some more in my off time. But I wouldn't be surprised if this is in fact the final episode. I just want to complete the Identity Thief quest, because that's something I've never done before, but I don't know where to look. Was I supposed to just stumble across more bodies? It hasn't given me waypoints like it did with Deadshot's victims, so I'm not sure where to go and what to do. But I do know that the steel mill holds at least one prize. We've still got guards around and about. There's a couple on this roof. Oh, I thought you were facing the other way. Here's what I know. Stop hitting me, wretch. Cool. So can I just waltz in through the front door of the steel mill? One would assume yes, because Joker's dead. And there shouldn't be any guards or anything down here. Well, there's still guards, because there's still inmates and stuff. But I'm hoping the doors aren't locked, basically. Excuse me, would you like a slide kick?
Over here! I got him! He's over here! You're gonna get past me again!
That guy's got no idea because I threw down smoke and then disappeared.
You smoke to get away. On me! I got him!
Nah, yeah, that guy's got a shotgun or something. Piss.
He's dead.
Yeah, I can't be that clumsy.
You were supposed to save Mr. J, Bat Brain.
I tried, Harley. Harley does raise a good point, though. I haven't done the Harley Quinn's Revenge DLC. So there will be at least one more episode after this. There's a riddle nearby, as well as a Riddler trophy. Subject out of view, so it might be something to do with that Hotel Olympus. Is it Hotel? I'm not sure what it is. But yeah, that might be a Riddler thing. Yeah. I should have probably tried that at some point. Who's Maxi Zeus? So it's a nightclub owned by Maxi Zeus. Disappeared in Arkham Asylum after one too many rounds of electroshock therapy. But may not have gone far. And somewhere nearby there's a Riddler trophy. Might be worth snagging a few en route in case we just die again because I'm an idiot. Oh, I see where it is. I assume I'm going to need like all 400 though to make any further progress. So it's highly unlikely to happen. At this point they're just like auto-saves more than anything. There's one over there. Is it under the bridge? Do I have to use one of my icy grenades to get to it? I'm not seeing one under the bridge. Oh, there's that Catwoman one nearby as well, where I figured out that you can break open breakable walls just by glide kicking into them. Dive bombing them, as it were. So if I crack that open, then Catwoman can pick up her trophy over there. Where was it? Outside of the wall. So... yeah, it's down there. Okay. So what we do is we drop off, and then we dive bomb, and then we pull up a little bit too late. So we try again. There we go. So ours is just on the ground. Catwoman's requires probably pouncing between each of those question marks, but the point is she can now get it because Batman has opened the path.
Hasn't he got better things to do than just leave green question marks all over Arkham City?
That's a very good question. Now, what about this lad? He's doomed. Yep. That guy didn't stand a chance. And now what? So there's a way in, but is it locked? Possibly. Maybe we do have to go in through the back door. We've got rather more goons over here than I thought we had. Which is why I rushed in so foolishly the last time we were here. I don't know if they've got heart monitors out here now. Seems like maybe not. That guy, I don't think is going to come far enough to see that, but maybe he will. Yeah, he did. Okay. Oh. You haven't seen shit, friends.
Wake up! Do you hear me? Wake up! He's making us look stupid. How's he doing it? Leave him. We've got more important things to be looking out.
Cool, so that's that guy out of the way.
Too scared to show yourself?
I don't know if those ones will notice if I take this guy out. No. Good. Idiots. So now we've got 3 men there. 2 of whom might be moving together. But they're all going in the same direction. One of them's bound to spot their friend. Or one of their other friends. I've taken a few friends out at this point.
I found someone!
Now, are you going to move a bit further forward? Yeah, you are. Which leaves 2. Yep, you're not turning my way, are you? Which leaves 1. Shoop-a-doop-boop-boo. Which leaves none. Good. Let's go get our present from Mr. Freeze. Who can boil and freeze at the same time? That's a question. But which way are we going? It's over in the basement level. I assume we can get to where we're going from here. We've got at least some shortcuts to get us through the place. Can we just glide down into that guy? Hi!
It's the bat!
Piss. You got up quicker than I expected. Bit straightforward. Bam. Didn't even get their guns out. What a pro I can be at times, if I feel like it. So we're still looking out for that boil and freeze thing, but I'm not sure if it's going to be in that first room we were in, or if it could be anywhere through here. Because I don't know for sure how that's going to work. Either way, we've got this shortcut open. The doctor that we saved has probably buggered off somewhere, that's good. There's still a breakable listed in the next room. Very strange. Now this is going to be repopulated, isn't it, with gunmen? Yeah. We can't have that. Ah, there's a Riddler guy. Sweet. There's too many guys over there, but I might have time to deal with this lad. Whoop. Good. And his friend's going to probably come round. So, let's see. Oh no, his friend's going in there. Okay. So that's him out of the way. And then there's one going down the stairs that we might just be able to catch up to.
I found someone!
You haven't found shit. So that leaves two, one of whom is Riddler. Are you going to climb up that ladder, my friend? Is one of you going to climb up that ladder? Does it matter? We could just drop in. Take down that guy. That guy's still not entirely sure where we are.
Face or legs? Which one do I break first?
No, look, don't hurt me. I'll talk.
Of course you will.
So there are still secrets in the steel mill that we hadn't uncovered. Which means back the way we came. Ah, there we go. That was the riddle. Is that easy to get to? Ah. That's why it still shows as breakable, because it's come back. How strange. We definitely got that one. I guess it bugged out. This game doesn't bug much. It's a really solid game in terms of stability and whatnot. But I do believe it won't be that hard to get back and look for that riddle, because it's just back here somewhere. Boil and freeze. Boil cryogenics. I guess that's who Freeze may have worked for at one point. It's part of a Freeze-based story, I think. I wouldn't have bothered going back for that, but because it was like the only thing behind us that we needed, I thought, why not? And then in this room, the only thing we need is probably another Harley head. And there she goes. Once assembled, do these two become one again? Do these two become one again? Makes me think it could be relating to the twins, the Abramovicis.
It is good to be back together, brother.
Ah, there they are.
It was mistake to work for the Penguin. I know that now. I cannot stand being apart again. I wish to be rejoined, brother.
Me too. We spent too long joined to live another moment apart.
Together we will destroy anyone who stands in our way.
Well, that's concerning. I really don't want to have to fight a conjoined Abramovici in the future. So at some point I went the wrong way after I spoke to Harley and got the clue about Mr. Freeze's gadget. I came this way, didn't I? But then, did I go the wrong way, or...
I can't believe
Oh no, I couldn't do it, could I? Because I got
he was one of the best.
a pile of crap drops on my head.
He was like a brother.
Yeah.
Hell of a way to go. I hear the dragon. What's the bat doing here?
Oh, you saw me. I was trying to be stealthy. Fine, I guess I'll have to kick all your asses.
Kill you, Batman.
Stop getting guns. No, no gun. Not today.
We're gonna rip you apart.
I said no guns. Put it down. Piss. I'm making a meal of this. Yeah, you guys knock each other out of it. The gunman can just have it in his face. Yes. For a moment that was looking competent, but then I botched it. But now we've recovered. Nice. What I wanted to do was pass through this room and head towards the basement level. Is that really too much to ask? So we go down, I guess. Looks like we're going the right way. And then... Oh, hello. Piss. Was not expecting a punch up in this elevator. So. I'm not even sure this is somewhere we need to be. Maybe we need to be in this one. We can't get into this one. There is, of course, this. There we go. Have we ever been down here?
Not much. She choked to death.
Man, you must...
That's a fucked up conversation. We don't need any more of that. There's another Harley head. And we've got Riddler Goon. So, yeah. What's a funny man without his box of tricks? We've got a mix of gunmen and regular men. Oh, piss. Piss again. Frick. You can put down the gun, body armor guy. Why didn't that let me just swoosh him? There we go.
You think you're bulletproof, Batman?
I know I'm not bulletproof. I'm bullet resistant. We need to start taking people out.
You're gonna die, Batman.
Ouch. Can we? No, we can't because of that guy. Okay. There we go.
Riddler's plans. Tell me or I'll hurt you.
I'll tell you what I know, please. You don't need to hurt me.
So I see.
Cool. So, Riddler's plans. What are Riddler's plans? There's a riddle and a couple of question marks in here. Turns out there are a buttload that we've missed in the previous room. Very well. We could do this all day, really, couldn't we? Or have we run out? Ah. Don't mind if I do. There was a purpose to that, after all. I was just having fun with it, but turns out there was a point to it. Now, where are those other Riddler trophies? And where's the box of tricks? There's the freeze technology. A freeze cluster grenade. Freeze multiple enemies to the ground at once. So that's The hot and cold side mission. Ah, I see. So that's now 100%ed, I guess. So we're just missing identity theft. And a few other bits and bobs like political prisoners and whatnot. But the game doesn't seem inclined to guide us towards those things. Which is kind of vexing. Now, where is your box of tricks, Joker? Map suggests it's over that way somewhere. Oh, is it there? Excellent. So I think that's enough faffing around. I'm going to continue to faff around, but off camera. But we are going to take a look at Harley Quinn's Revenge before we wrap up Arkham City for good. And then we're going to move on to my next project, which I'm super excited about, which is why I'm not wrapping up every little thing on camera for this one. But we've beaten the story, we've beaten the epilogue, we're going to do the DLC. It's all good. And until next time, thanks for watching, friends.